lost him. Cooper, what do you mean you lost him?
All points bulletin.
Do you mean to tell me that you walked out of that boarding house without even finding out who the hell Tony Reardon was talking to?
Sorry, sir, but Mr. Reardon said he knew the guy.
Well, of course he knows him. He lives there, in the very room that you were searching.
He said he was a boarder.
That's right. They call him boarders.
But he looked all right.
He's psychotic. They all look all right from time to time. Lionel, hold on. How about that APB?
Nothing yet, boss. They haven't seen Eli Sims, his daughter, or even Tony Reardon.
All right. Keep on it, will you? I'm going to call the state police. Trish, I'm sorry.
Have you heard from HB?
Yes, we did. He's all right.
Oh, good. Where is he, anyway?
We don't know that. Josh got a telegram from him last night at the Chamberlain.
Yeah, well, he must have gone underground again. Lionel, get off the phone. How come there's only one phone in this room? That is dumb.
Ross.
How do they expect me to function?
Ross, I'll go downstairs in the lobby and call the state police and report
Yes, good girl. Get a hold of train stations, bus stations, airports, etc., etc.
He's armed and very dangerous. Cooper, I'll talk to you later. What in the hell do you want?
Well, I was going to give you a tranquilizer, but I reconsidered and took it myself.
Of course I know it's 8:30, Mindy, but look, I just had to call and make sure you're okay. Darling, I understand that you didn't like spending the night with Fred and his wife, but that's just the way things are. Now listen to me, darling. There's a maniac on the loose here, and there's real danger. I don't want you going anywhere without Fred. No, this is not open to debate, young lady. You stay put. Okay, I love you too, sweetheart.
Oh, I never dreamt that my conduct on that fatal fishing trip would lead us all to this.
Oh, of course you didn't, Henry. How could you?
No, but when I think of what might have happened to us if Ross hadn't realized that damn camera had a bomb in it.
Darling, it's all right. Don't dwell on it. Look around. Everybody's okay. We're all safe and sound.
Where's Annabelle Sims? That's what I want to know.
And also, what about Eli? Where is he, and what is he going to do next?
And I want to hear from Tony.
I'm sure we'll hear soon.
You know what I'm afraid of?
What's that?
I'm afraid Annabelle will lead Tony right to Eli.
Oh, Mother, now, look, I'm sure that's not going to happen, but I do know one thing for sure, that he's gone to find Annabelle, and wherever Annabelle is, that's where Eli Sims is.
Excuse me. I need directions to Lake Elizabeth. Can you help me?
It's kind of late for the tourist season, ain't it?
Yeah, could you just tell me? I've been driving all night, and I need to find the lake.
Now, you tell me what's so special about that old lake. I've lived here all my life. Nobody goes there anymore.
Look, I'm in a hurry.
Go ahead, Helen. Take your break. I'll take over.
This young lady wants to know how to get to Lake Elizabeth. She don't say why.
I know why.
What are you talking about?
Why, in God's name, after all these years, did you come back? Helen, I told you, you could take your coffee break. But go on, make a fresh pot.
Yes, Mr. Purdy.
Clara, you got everything you need?
Yes, Mr. Purdy.
Well, you'd better get out there and check those boys of yours. I saw them when I drove up. They're getting into some meanness.
Oh, those boys. I'll have their hide.
It's just like seeing a ghost. But then you always said that you was going to come back and hunt us, didn't you? I guess you have.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do.
Look, I just need directions. I've never been around here before in my life.
You ain't changed a bit. Why, you don't look one day older.
Look, I really don't know what you're talking about.
You remember that Sunday afternoon? I'll never forget it. You come in here looking for an ice cream stick, and you were wearing nothing but that green bathing suit. Why, your legs and your feet was as bare as the day you was born. Well, everybody in here was pretty shocked.
Look, you have the wrong person. I've never been around here in my life.
Well, folks, you know, wasn't used to that sort of thing then, but you just laughed and said the reason you were so dressed up was you just come from church.
Look, I don't know you. I happen to look like somebody else.
It's been a long time, ain't it? My golly, you ain't changed a bit.
Look, I need to get to the lake.
Well, I can't believe you've forgotten the way there even after all these years.
Look, I'm telling you, I have never been around here before.
You'll find it.
I can't. I don't know my way around. Would you just help me, please?
Well, I guess I could draw you a map.
Thank you.
After all, that lake is where you belong. Well, what's your name? What's your name? I never knew your name!
Why are you trying to push tranquilizers on me? Offer him one.
This is a muscle relaxant. Dr. Nelson felt it was indicated.
I'm sure it's not indicated.
You're the DA, not the MD.
If Dr. Nelson truly wanted to help me, number one, he would be here. Number two, he'd get me out of the hospital.
As soon as he finds the results of
And how long is that going to take? All day?
Not as long as it takes to give you this pill.
Give me one good reason why I should take that pill.
I'll give you two good reasons. You don't want a muscle spasm, and I don't want to have to use force.
Now you're talking.
If you behave yourself, I'm sure you'll be out of here in no time.
In the meantime, I need another phone, at least one secretary, and a dictaphone.
Do I look like office supply?
I am right in the middle of a very important case, and I'm trying to run the whole operation from here, but it seems right now I could be in a tent being the DA for Outer Mongolia.
Ross, this is a hospital.
This is a matter of life and death.
If you don't calm down, you're going to be looking at this ceiling for a month. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Hey, are you really the DA?
Yeah, I'm really the DA.
Wow. I bet you meet a lot of chicks that way.
Ooh, hold it. I wouldn't be doing that with a stray me if I were you.
Well, if you would just move that phone a little closer to me, I wouldn't have to reach for it.
That phone? No.
Claire, even under these trying circumstances,
Yes?
it's good to see you.
Well, it's good to see you too, Ross. I hear you were quite a hero last night.
Just doing my job. I'm still trying to do my job. If only this mecca of medicine would give me a little cooperation.
Well, I think you should just try settling down for a little bit. You're not going to get out of here any sooner if you keep re-injuring yourself. Like
No,
you're going to do.
I do not mean to be difficult, but I'm on the trail of a murderer.
And you'll be out of here just as soon as we know you're all right?
Claire, I'm fine.
Well, why don't you let Dr. Nelson be the deciding factor in that? He's excellent. He's taking very good care of you. I know that for a fact.
Dr. Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
He's still the one, isn't he?
The one?
Mm-hmm.
Ross, I don't think I have any time in my life for anything like that. You should know that.
Well, was a nice try.
Yes, it was. Thanks. Excuse me. The state police don't have anything. There's no trace of Eli Sims.
I'm going to go nuts. Why are the police so incompetent?
Well, tell me what I can do.
Elizabeth, Lake Elizabeth. Eli Sims is probably on his way there.
Is that somewhere around here?
Oh, yeah. There are 5 Lake Elizabeths in 3 neighboring states.
Don't worry. I'll call Henry. He'll know.
Good, thank you. Trish, I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, at the moment, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, it's busy. Look, Ross, I'll go over there. That'll only take a second.
Yes, excellent, excellent. Would you do me a favor?
Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is that true? Well, we should know definitely very soon. Well, good, because even though you're lying in a hospital bed, you're not taking care of yourself.
Because you're taking care of me. Now, would you please hand me that telephone? I'd like to call the office before you go.
Wow, man. Do I wish I could get a hold of some of this guy's rejects. Does he always have this many great-looking chicks around?
Yeah, I guess so, but I think he's going to be narrowing it down very soon.
Now, darling, you're not going to the office this morning, are you?
Of course not. I have no intention of doing any such thing. I'm stay right here till we get some news of Tony and HB.
I can't take it. I'm going to talk to Josh.
You just talk to Josh.
I know, but I'm worried about HB. I mean, this guy's a maniac. Hey, there's no telling what he's going to do.
Darling,
I'm going to give Ross a call at the hospital.
I'm sure that Ross's office is doing everything they can.
Yeah, but supposing that ain't enough.
Please, Billy, please don't go anywhere. Just stay here. Sit down. I really feel that the best thing that we can all do is just stay here.
All I know is this Sims character's going after everybody in that picture, one after another.
It just doesn't make any sense. And there seems to be no end to it.
Henry, you really don't know why, do you?
You mean why Sims is behaving in this fiendish way? No, I haven't the remotest idea.
Now, could it possibly be that Annabelle looks like the woman in the picture?
Oh, well, she looks exactly like her, but there's got to be more to it than that.
Well, could the woman in the picture be Eli Sims' wife?
Oh, no. I don't think Annabelle was married.
You know what? Annabelle told me that right before she moved to Springfield, her mother died a few months before. Did Eli ever mention anything about a woman to you?
No, I don't know the man. He never told me anything. I only met him when he got here to Springfield.
Well, none of us knew him.
No, but what we do know is he's after everybody in our four families.
Oh, it's all my fault.
Mother, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, I never should have invited him to move into the boarding house in the first place.
B.
Oh, Henry, I was just fooled by his good manners. I was
Now,
stupid.
look, dear, look. If anyone is at fault, I am. I'm the one who was concealing it along with the other men for all these years. Oh.
Now, just stop it. Everybody, just stop it right now. Obviously, Eli Sims is either crazy or totally insane or something like
Nola's
that.
right.
Nobody in this room could have stopped him from doing what he did.
I just wish someone would find him and stop him now.
Yeah, before he gets to Tony and Annabelle.
Wait a minute. Do you realize that Annabelle doesn't know anything about this? She wasn't here when the bomb went off.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my
That's
God.
the danger. Boy, you said it.
Oh, that poor child. She's so innocent and she's deeply involved in all this.
Well, so is Tony.
Mom, now don't worry, please.
Don't worry, I'm worried sick, Nola.
I'm sure the police will locate Sims.
I hope so. I don't know what I'll do if anything happens to Tony.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, Mrs. Reardon. That boy of yours is smart. I tell you, he's not going to let anything happen to himself or Annabelle. And if he catches up with that guy, he'll nail him.
Who, may I ask, are you, and what are you doing here?
You're not Miss Chamberlain.
How astute of you to notice. Answer my question.
My name is Lance. I'm Miss Chamberlain's executive assistant.
Wonderful. And when are you expecting your boss lady?
Well, she's not coming in today.
Oh, no? Taking a vacation day?
No, man. No, it was really terrible seeing her at her house last night. It was a bomb. Really weird, man.
Have you spoken to her?
No, but I sure wish she'd come in. Agatha Dobson's been calling.
Really? So she's still pursuing Agatha, is she?
Oh, you bet she is. She's been like obsessed.
Well, since Miss Chamberlain isn't coming in today, I suggest that you go into the mailroom and get a great big box and collect all of these little personal touches.
A box?
Yes, a box. And then after you've collected this junk, I want you to put the box in her father's office. Thank you.
Well, why should I do that? I mean, this is Miss Chamberlain's office while Mr. Spaulding's gone.
Mr. Spaulding is no longer gone.
Yeah, well, how do you know?
Because I am he.
Oh, wow. I'll get that box right away.
Good. Oh, wait a minute. On second thought, once you've collected all of these things, just leave them in the box.
You mean don't take them into her father's office?
That's right. It'll be so much easier for her to take them with her when she leaves.
Oh.
Jeff.
Come in.
Mr. Spaulding, I just found out you were back. Are you all right?
Yes.
I heard about the bomb.
Well, fortunately, no one was seriously injured.
I was upset when I heard if that bomb had gone off in the house, it would have...
You'd be running Spaulding Enterprises.
Well, I can assure you, Mr. Spaulding, that was the last thing that had occurred to me. How was Washington?
Oh, it was splendid. I'll tell you all about that later. Right now, I want you to tell me how things fared with Vanessa while I was gone.
Yes, I knew that was the first thing you'd ask me.
Well, I'm anxious to know.
Well, I'm not quite sure how to tell you.
It's perfectly all right, Jeff. I know we can recoup Vanessa's losses quickly. It was worth it to put that woman in her place.
I'm not sure we did that.
I want her back in the minor leagues, where she belongs.
That's just it, Mr. Spaulding. Things didn't go as planned.
But you can't have done anything too drastic to the profits.
Just the opposite.
What do you mean?
She didn't make any mistakes.
Jeff, come on now. I mean, I just met her executive assistant. I've seen more mental acuity in an omelet.
Lance.
Yes, Lance. I suppose he was in charge of strategic planning.
Yes. But in spite of it all, everything is up. If you look at the monthly reports, you'll see that every division shows a net gain.
I told you not to let that happen.
I did everything I could to put roadblocks in her way, but it just didn't work.
This is absurd.
She hasn't lost her touch.
But apparently you have. That's all for now, Jeff.
Vanessa must have inherited her father's talent for business. It surprised me at
I said I'd
first.
speak to you later, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Her father's talent for business, indeed.
Hey, Phil. Hey, Rick. You heard anything from Beth this morning?
No, I haven't.
I thought you might have called or said something, changed her mind or something.
Well, I've been waiting by the phone, but no dice.
Yeah, this is just beyond me. I just don't understand it.
Yeah, me too. But I'm not going to give up hope.
You're not?
No, I thought of something. It's kind of a long shot, but I'm going to give it a try.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go talk to Alan today, and I'm going to try to get Bradley his job back at Spaulding.
Why do you want to do that?
I was thinking about this last night, and I was talking to Mindy. When did Beth and I start to have problems? It was when Bradley got fired, right? Fired from Spaulding. See, now, I'm not sure, but I think that's why he's been working on her to not see me. I think it's resentment that he feels.
Do you think you can patch everything up by getting Bradley his job back?
Well, see, I think that's where the pressure's coming from. I think that what he's doing to her is why she's saying to me she doesn't want to see me. Do you understand?
I think it's more than just his job.
No, I think Mindy's right. I think he hates me because he got fired from Spaulding. Doesn't that make sense? I think that's why he's trying to play me off against the family. Say, Beth, pick your family or Philip. See? And if he gets his job back, he doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to feel that resentment anymore.
You're listening to Mindy now, Philip, you know?
Yeah, but it makes sense.
The guy's dangerous.
I know that, but...
Okay, well, listen, do you think Alan would give Bradley his job back?
Why not? When's the last time he ever did anything for me? When's the last time I asked him to do anything for me?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's worth a try, yeah. It's worth a try. I got to see him today anyway. He called me up and he wants me to come by. He says he's anxious to get our relationship back to normal again. Normal.
Yeah, you're still mad, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm still mad.
It doesn't bother you asking Alan for this favor?
Not really. Why?
It's emotional blackmail, Philip.
Yeah, maybe it is. I don't care. I got to get her back.
Tell me something. What did Mindy have to do with all this?
Nothing. She just came by last night and talked to me for a while. Sort of helped me sort things out.
Do you really think that Mindy really wants you and Beth to get back together again?
I don't know. I think she may want to help, yeah.
Philip, Mindy only helps one person.
And that's herself.
Well, perhaps we can...
will want to see me, and it'll only be a minute. Thank you.
Mindy, what's this all about?
Hi, Mr. Spaulding. I had to see you. It's urgent.
Well, please wait outside. As you can see, I'm in a meeting.
Well, I have to speak with you right now.
I have a company to run, Mindy.
Well, I'll only be a few minutes, and I think you will want to know.
Would you excuse us, Jeff? Just wait outside.
Certainly, Mr. Spaulding.
All right, what's happened?
It's Philip.
I gather.
He's gotten it into his head to try and convince you to give Bradley Raines his old job back.
Oh, has he?
Yes, and it's terrible.
Well, I'll have this discussion with Philip.
But you can't do that. No, you can't.
Oh, I can't?
No, Mr. Spaulding, you don't understand. Philip doesn't know what he's doing.
Mindy, for some reason you feel it is not in your best interests for me to give Bradley Raines his job back. Isn't that it?
No, Mr. Spaulding, that's not it at all.
All right, then. Tell me what it is, dear.
Bradley Raines is the person who told Philip who his real father is. Now, do you understand why I'm here?
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
How do you know this?
I know because I heard Mr. Raines with my own ears
Where?
at the stables. Mr. Raines kept rubbing it into Philip about who his real father was. It was the night of my birthday party. It was terrible. It made me cry.
Is this true, Mindy?
Of course it is.
How did Raines find out?
I don't know. I haven't the slightest idea.
Are you sure, Mindy?
Of course I'm sure, Mr. Spaulding.
Well, thank you very much for telling me this.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that you weren't going to hire a monster like Mr. Raines back again.
Well, I don't know about that.
You're not going to hire him, are you?
Now, that's not for you to worry about.
But he's such a horrible person.
Mindy, if what you say is true, then perhaps it's best if I have him under my control.
I can't believe after what he's done to Philip.
Are you really so concerned about Philip?
Of course I am.
I don't think you're as concerned about Philip as you are with his involvement with the Raines girl.
That's not true, Mr. Spaulding.
Isn't it, Mindy?
No, it isn't. I was thinking of Philip.
You were born thinking of only one person, yourself.
That's not true, Mr. Spaulding. That's not what I was doing at all.
You're out of your league when you come into this office, Mindy. If you want something from me, then you'd better learn to be direct.
Here you are, Vera. Say hello to Lyle and the kids for me.
I'll do that, Mr. Purdy.
Excuse me. Hi, excuse me.
Oh, what can I do for you, young man?
I need some information.
Well, what kind of information?
Directions. I need to know if this is the road that
You, from around here, are you?
No, that's why I need directions. Can you help me out?
Well, depends on what you want to know.
I want to know how to get to Lake Elizabeth.
Oh, you too.
Why do you say that?
No reason.
So, was someone in here earlier today looking for directions to Lake Elizabeth?
Didn't say that, did I?
Come on, don't play games with me. I need to know if someone was in here looking for the lake.
And I'll never understand these outsiders who come in here and roaring around and demanding anything they want.
Mister, it's a matter of life and death, okay?
Oh? So?
So I need to know if someone was in here looking for directions to the lake.
Well, I couldn't say.
Look, a girl, tall, good-looking, light brown hair about down to here.
Well, I don't know as I could say.
Why not?
Why is it so all-fired important?
Because I need to find her, okay? Please, will you just give me directions out to the lake, okay?
You better stay away from that one. She's trouble. Now, you know what's good for you.
Your store?
Uh-huh. 37 years, huh?
You, like having a store?
I reckon so, huh?
You better give me directions out to the lake or I'm going to tear your store apart.
All right. All right now, young fella. Just calm down. But it's your funeral.
Ought to be orange. That sounds good to me.
Hillary, I haven't seen you since I got back.
Oh, hi, Bert.
Be right back.
Lauren.
The little girl.
Oh, she's the daughter of an accident victim. It's a real sad case.
Who's taking care of her?
Well, everybody's kind of pitching in. Claire Ramsey mainly.
Her mother be all right.
Nurse Hagen, report to nurse's station 4E.
She'll be taken care of.
Well, just let me know how the mother's doing, will you? Because the poor little thing can't be left alone.
Well, I think the city is
Jennifer
sending
White,
over
please
social
come to the
work
admissions
today.
office, please.
But let me
Jennifer
know
White,
if there are any
come to the
problems
admissions
I can
office.
help with.
Okay, and
Sure.
I want to talk to you still, all right, Claire? Would you watch Lauren and just take care of the desk?
Thanks.
How are you doing? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm okay.
Dr. Sedgwick, please call your office.
You heard about what happened at the Chamberlain's last night, haven't you?
Yeah, Ross is in here with a concussion, so what happened?
Well,
Dr. Fisher,
Henry
dial
Chamberlain sat
operator.
us all down and
Dr.
told us
Fisher,
the
dial
story, and then
operator.
the bomb went off. And frankly, I'm still slightly in shock. Well, we could all have been killed, you know.
Ah, that's incredible.
My dear, apparently Commander Sims is not the man we all thought he was.
I just can't believe he planted the bomb.
Well, he did. Incredible as may seem, and that's not all he did. He did a lot more.
Well, I know. I've overheard Ross. They're looking for him all over the country.
See, none of us realized until last night how much this man has affected all our lives.
What do you mean?
Well, dear, us, for instance. We found out something last night that I think I should tell you. Something about your father. Sweetheart, your father did not commit suicide. Bill was murdered.
Murder?
Yes.
Why?
It doesn't make sense, but
Cook, pickup line
it seems that it's because he was in that picture that Tony Reardon found.
I don't understand.
Eli Sims tried to kill every man in that picture.
Why?
They don't know.
Eli Sims killed my
Dr.
father
Sedgwick?
because of the picture?
Dr. Sedgwick, please call
Because
your
of the
office.
woman that was in the picture. The one that looks like Annabelle. Now they're afraid that Annabelle is in grave danger. At least that's what the police think, and that's why they're trying so hard to find Sims.
This is horrible.
I know, sweetheart. Poor Bill.
I just never could understand why Dad would commit suicide. But murder, that just doesn't make any sense.
Honey, how can you make sense out of a madman like Eli Sims? That's why we've all got to pray they find him as fast as possible before he can do any more harm.
Philip. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. How you doing?
Fine, fine.
How was Washington and the president?
As interesting as I expected.
Win one for the Gipper?
Oh, all right. So his mission got a lot accomplished.
Good.
But I want to know how you've been.
I'm fine. I'm great.
Really? How are you, son?
Well, really, I guess I'm not so great. I need to ask a favor.
Name it.
I hope you mean that.
Of course.
Okay. I would appreciate it, it's because I'm funny, if you would give Bradley Raines his job back.
Why do you want me to do that?
Well, for a lot of reasons, really. I'm sure that you had a good reason to fire him, but he's lost another job since he was here, and it would make things a whole lot easier if he could just come back here to work.
Easier for whom?
Well, for his daughter Beth, mostly. And for me.
You care about her?
Yes, I do very much.
All right.
All right, what?
All right, I'll offer a job to Bradley Raines. I'm sure we can find something for him.
Do you mean it?
Yes.
You will? I'm counting on you. You're not going to let me down, right?
I never would.
That's great. This is very important to me. Thank you.
When are you going to realize that I would do anything in the world for you, son? Anything at all?
I hope you didn't mind too much being by yourself for so long. I had a lot of people I had to take care of, you know. Come on, are you ever going to talk to me? I know how bad you feel about your mommy, I really do. And we're doing everything we can for her. But it would help me so much if you could talk to me.
Hello? I'm Thelma Turner. I'm with the Child Welfare Department.
Hi.
I came to see about the little girl who was admitted last night with her mother.
Oh, well, she wasn't admitted, but she's sitting over there with Dr. Ramsey.
Oh, really? Where did she stay last night, then?
Well, everyone sort of pitched in and took care of her.
How's the girl's mother doing?
Well, here's Dr. Nelson. He could probably tell you. He just came from Mrs. Welch's room.
Oh, good.
Kelly, this is Thelma Turner from the Child Welfare Division. She's here about Lauren.
Hi.
Hello, Dr. Nelson.
It's good to meet you.
How's Mrs. Welch?
I'm afraid she's not good. She's slipping deeper into a coma, and her reactions are slowing.
The poor child.
Yeah.
Where did she stay last night?
Oh, she was fine. She stayed with Dr. Ramsey and myself.
Dr. Nelson, what you and your wife have done is very irregular.
Dr. Ramsey and I aren't married, actually.
What?
It's not what you think. Lauren trusts...
May I talk to the child now, please?
Sure, fine. I'll introduce you. Lauren, I would like you to meet a very nice lady. This is Miss Turner. Miss Turner, this is Lauren.
Hello. I'm so glad to meet you. I hope that I'll be able to help you.
Who called you?
Honey, I'm really sorry about your mother. Why don't we go down to the cafeteria and get some chocolate milk? How would you like that, huh? And then we can talk.
Where are you going?
We're going to the cafeteria. Don't worry, we'll be back.
How could you let her take her like that? How could you let her just take our baby away like that?
First of all, Claire, she's not a baby. Second of all, she's not ours.
No. Dear Lord, how can I make this clear? All right, read back to me what you have so far.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Bauer. I'm with the Patient Advocacy Committee.
Hey, Mama, what's happening?
Well, what's happening is that I'm here to find out if you have any need of our hospital services.
Oh, heck no. I mean, this place ain't half bad, especially with old Perry Mason in your own room.
Perry saved my life last night.
He's got you too, huh? You know, every chick that walks through here is like in love with him.
My assistant gave you that information last night. Call him if you can't find it.
I can see why.
I'm just grooving out on watching my man Ross here in action.
Ross,
Matt.
Ross, got the information on Lake Elizabeth.
You see what I mean?
There it is.
Now sit down. Come here. Sit down. Please.
No, I don't want to sit down.
Claire, we need to talk.
Why?
I think you're getting much too personally involved with this little girl.
She needs help.
Well, that social worker isn't there to hurt her.
Don't kid yourself, Nelson. He's just going to try to put her in a foster home. You have no idea how terrible those places are.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. They're not always terrible. You're speaking from your own personal experience. Miss Turner is here to make sure that that kind of thing won't happen to Lauren.
I am going to make sure that kind of thing doesn't happen.
Claire, you're carrying this too far.
Okay, fine. Look, if you're not going to help me, fine. I will just...
Claire, wait a minute. Look, I think it is terrific that you care so much. I really do. But you are losing your objectivity.
Objectivity? No one else is thinking of that child, Kelly.
Yes, they are. Listen, Mrs. Welch's condition is deteriorating. It doesn't look like it's going to get any better. Someone has got to help Lauren deal with that on a permanent basis.
You don't think that I can?
Yes, I think you can. When you start putting her needs in front of your own.
You don't understand. Nobody understands.
Lake Elizabeth on the border of Michigan and Illinois?
Yes, Henry says it's in both states.
Henry can't remember which side of the lake they camped
Ross, it was over 20 years ago. He's been through a lot.
All right, call the authorities in Michigan. I have to start somewhere. Eli Sims is at the lake. Wherever
Wait
the hell...
a second, Ross. I may be able to save your phone call.
You can?
Well, I just remembered something.
What, Bert?
Bill got a speeding ticket in the mail when he got back from that last trip. He was terribly upset about it. I thought it was the money. Of course, now I realize it was something else.
Bert, do you remember where that ticket was issued?
Yes, I do. It was some little town in Illinois.
All right, that has to be it. Call the sheriff in Lake Elizabeth, Illinois, and have them start looking for Eli Sims.
I just hope we're in time. Thank you, Bert.
Yes, thank you. You've saved us time, Bert. At this point, time is very precious.
Oh, that's all right. Don't thank me. I did it for Bill.
Don't ever run away from Daddy again, okay? Oh, come on. I'll fix you a nice lunch. Would you like that? Would you like something for lunch? Come on, sweetie.
The boat that Daddy planted. I was afraid more boats would go. It scared me.
I hated it. I hated it. I hated it.
This has been Guiding Light. Provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, and Barney's. Furs by the Christie Brothers.